Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about all the latest news in regards to Reading Football Club. Now finally, after a really stressful and negative couple of months, we're going to be able to sit down and talk to you guys about positive news only in a Reading FC away days video. Now today we're going to go ahead and kind of sit down and talk to you guys about how Reading have finally had their transfer embargo lifted. Now the real storyline for the summer so far for Reading has been in regards to ownership, and it's been in regards to all the problems in the back room. We've had people part of our transfer scouting area leave, we've had issues with our ownership and paying finances, and we've had a list of embargoes that have finally all been lifted. It was finally confirmed yesterday on the 12th of July that Reading no longer have any embargoes on them, and finally it looks as if the final HMRC payment has been paid. No longer having any kind of embargoes listed on the website means that Reading are now free to sign players. It was the transfer embargo that was put on Reading in regards to their HMRC payment was the last little hurdle that we had to climb. But now that bill has been paid, we're finally able to sign players. And that was something that became a reality this afternoon, as Reading finally went ahead and made a signing for the first time this summer, as we were the last League One club to make a signing. We'll talk about the person who's joined in just a moment, but just kind of a little bit more news just to reflect on finally that the embargo has been lifted. Reading originally had 3 charges against them. One was for the non-payment of a loan player, one was for the HMRC payments, and the final one was kind of for breaking EFL rules and regulations. And we finally had all 3 gone. Now, talk is that there will still be an embargo on Reading. It will kind of not be as heavy as previous, but there still will be something in the background just to make sure that spending isn't as crazy as it normally is. But in regards to League One, spending I don't think is something Reading are going to be big on anyway. When you look at League One and just in general, not many people spend money. I think it was only like 7 or 8 clubs last year actually spent money in League One. And it looks as if Reading kind of aren't the favourite toy to mess with in the EFL right now. Barnsley have had 5 charges against them today. So listen, any Barnsley fans, good luck, because yeah, the EFL will absolutely rinse you. So yeah, good luck to them, and hopefully they come out on the better side of it. But we were going to talk about a player that Reading has signed, and we might as well go ahead and go into it. It's been no secret that this player kind of has been trying to link up with Reading for a while, kind of this summer. It's Harvey Knibbs, who has officially joined Reading on a 3-year deal from Cambridge United. He was released at the end of the season last year, and has gone ahead and signed for Reading Football Club. A quote from Mark Bowen here says that Harvey has been on our radar for some time now, and we are very pleased he has agreed to sign a contract with us. Young, quick, hungry, hard-working, and with a natural creative spark, I'm delighted he has agreed to be a part of what we are striving to achieve here at Reading. Now, in regards to Knibbs, last season he played 40 games for Cambridge, 17 of those playing in attacking midfield, 10 on the left and 8 on the right. And he played in 40 games, scoring 5 goals and getting 5 assists. Now, something I think will be quite important for this as well is that he signed on a 3-year deal. And the fact that Harvey Knibbs is 24 years old is a great sign for Reading. He's a young player who's probably going to have a better sell-on value for what we've bought him in for. He's got a lot of potential as well. He was linked with quite a few championship clubs as well at the start of the season before all the talk of Reading came along. Now, he also has a good friendship with Sam Smith as well. The two obviously were at Cambridge United last season, and supposedly Reading are linked with Sam Smith once again. A report came out inside of Wycombe's kind of news reporter that Reading, Portsmouth and Wycombe are the 3 teams interested in the current free agent. Obviously, we know Smith played for Reading in the academy and had a handful, or just over a handful, of games in the first team as well. But I personally would love to see Sam Smith back in a Reading shirt. He's a proven goal scorer at this level, scoring almost over 40 goals. Scoring 28 goals in League One over the last few seasons. And I think it would be a great signing if he were to come to the club. In terms of his goals for Cambridge, listen, 43 goals, 143 games played, but 43 goals for Cambridge, and over the last 2 seasons has been outstanding. I think Sam Smith should be the man that we should go ahead and take a look at to try and be our striker for next season. I think if you've got a front 3 of Sam Smith as your starting striker, Harvey Knibbs on the left or the right, or even just behind the striker, and Theo Walcott on the right, with either Femi Aziz on the other side. I think that's a good little front three that you're going to have, or front four that you would have going forward for next season. Obviously, Andy Carroll playing as backup. You got one of the youth strikers as well. Listen, I'm happy. Things are starting to be positive at Reading Football Club. Obviously, the message is still sell before we die, but it's nice to see a bit of positivity coming out of Reading Football Club. Let's go for today's video, guys. Not much else to talk about in regards to anything apart from that. Expect there'll be some more signings tomorrow. If I'm honest, I do expect Theo Walcott and potentially the arrival of former Everton midfielder. And he played for Sheffield Wednesday last season, but I'm telling you right now, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But they are potentially set to arrive in the next couple of days too. We'll also be going off to Sutton on Saturday. So yeah, look forward to coming back and talking about that one with you guys. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed it. My name's been James. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.